Hi guys, I'm here with Brett Teasdale, and he's a great massage therapist and Chinese medicine guru. So, Brett, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing.
Well, thank you for the introduction. I certainly wouldn't call myself a Chinese medicine guru, but definitely work with some plants. And Chinese medicine is an amazing system of healing. It's one of the oldest intact systems we have. So I tend to use it as a guideline for my own health and for the health of the folks that I work with. I've been a massage therapist for over 10 years. And I'm also an herbalist. So this herbology is a lifetime. So I'm just on the first baby stage, just to keep things in perspective.
Yeah.
I'm a martial artist, so I think we're going to be doing some techniques today. And there's a great deal of overlap between Chinese medicine and Chinese martial arts. So we'll have some good things to talk about.
Okay, cool. So tell us a little bit, what is the cornerstone of health according to traditional Chinese medicine?
The Chinese are masters of balance. So I have to say that the cornerstone of health is keeping all the systems in balance. There's not one single system of energy that's more important than the others. Though at the depth of Chinese medicine is this idea of Jing.
Mm-hmm.
Jing. It's the spiritual essence. It's the reproductive essence that all of us have. In Chinese medicine, we view the Jing in two ways. There's the prenatal Jing that we acquire genetically. We're born with a certain amount of this life force, this essence that is essentially used up through the course of our lives. When it burns out, we have no more life. There's no more juice,
Mm-hmm.
no more fluid in the system. Then there's the postnatal Jing, or the energy, the essence that we acquire through diet, through proper nutrition, through breathing clean air, eating good food, drinking good water, good livelihood. So, to get back to your question, the cornerstone of health, the Chinese perspective, would be the combination of the prenatal and postnatal Jing, the elemental essence that we all have. This essence is actually situated, scroll the screen down, situated in the abdomen, below the tian, below the center of energy. It also has to do with our shot, our generative reproductive side. The Jing is a combination of the generative organs and the kidneys.
Mm-hmm.
It's very essential to our health. We can go into it more if you'd like to.
Yeah. Well, while we're talking, why don't you bring the camera back to your face? Yeah, that's good. And since people are more in control of their postnatal Jing, right?
Absolutely.
Whatever we do is going to have the effect on it. So what do you think is one or two simple things that people can start doing right away without going to a professional that would make their postnatal Jing stronger and more vibrant?
For sure. It's a question. It's something I've been working on myself actually right now. I think I told you we have a 7-month-old daughter. And
Yeah.
It's amazing. My wife and I getting the sleep that we need. We're lucky if we get 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night, and that's not enough. The body needs more time to recover.
So going to sleep would be one thing that people do to make their Jing stronger?
Get enough.
Okay.
Get enough sleep.
Guys, get enough sleep.
It's all the things our grandma told us. Eat a good, balanced diet. Drink good, clean water. Get enough sleep. It's so simple. Those basic essential things we need for our health. Good, clean food, good livelihood, enough sleep.
Yeah.
But aside from that, there's a whole range of superfoods that we could go into that boost our life force to give us energy. But more important than that is to try to cut out the activities that deplete our Jing.
What would be an example of one activity like that?
It's all the good things, the coffee, caffeine, any stimulant, illegal, any stimulant, sugar, refined food, tobacco, alcohol, candy.
So all those things deplete the
all
energy.
Those good things, all those good things that we love. They taste good. It's fun to have a cup of coffee. When we do it in balance, it's no problem. But a typical New York lifestyle, we're not getting sleep. We're waking up and out in the coffee just to get out the door, and maybe having some cigarettes. All these things, when they build up on each other, they're very dependent of our essence, minerals, fluid essence of the body. So I'm not getting anything out. Enjoy your cookies, enjoy your coffee. Go a big meal. But getting back to what I said in the beginning, we want to keep some balance. We don't want to overdo anything. So the best way to keep our post-Jing healthy is to limit those depleting factors and do as best we can to get enough sleep, drink enough water, eat good food.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, simplicity is beautiful, but so powerful.
But not easy sometimes. Right?
Sorry?
It's not easy in this complex world.
Yes, true. So since this whole program that we're doing and people who are going to be watching this call are interested in improving their digestion and keeping their stomach comfortable and light and easy, eliminating maybe bloating or constipation or IBS symptoms. So what does Chinese medicine have to say about digestive health? Is it important, not important, and what can one do to make it better?
Absolutely. Digestive health, I don't want to say it's more important than the other organ systems, but as far as keeping the body clean and healthy, it's essential to keep a clean, proper functioning digestive tract so that we can thrive, so that we can feel our best. The problem is that we've grown up eating pretty heavy foods, a lot of animal products, a lot of refined foods, and it clogs the gut, it slows everything down. So a byproduct of that is we're not able to assimilate all the nutrients out of the food that we eat. Also, bacteria and toxins can get stuck in the gut, and we can have recurring illnesses, recurring allergies, low energy. So Chinese medicine and many other intact traditional healing systems will often start with the health of the gut before they even treat issues with the other organ systems. And so in Chinese medicine, the health of the digestive tract is essential, and it often comes first before dealing with the aspect of healing. There are some very simple things that we can do to tonify the digestive tract, and I'm going to bring the camera down so we can focus on that. I just want to demonstrate a few things, start with some breathing techniques, and most of the folk watching this have a good idea on how to breathe correctly. So I'll go quickly. If you have points that you touch on, let me know. But
okay, sure. Show us.
Will do. But when considering proper breathing, we want to think about the whole abdomen from, really from the bottom of the sternum to the very tip of the pubic bone. This whole section, top to bottom, side to side, front to top to bottom. So we're envisioning this almost like a beach ball, our center. And when we breathe, what we're doing is when we inhale, we're expanding the beach ball out. And when we exhale, we're contracting that beach ball. the reason I'm mentioning this is because when we get our whole abdominal center into this breathing, what it does is it acts to tonify the gut and all the organ systems. Every breath we take, we're giving ourselves an abdominal massage. So I'm going to go through a few breaths so we can get the idea. I don't think I can make my stomach inflate too much, but hopefully you guys
Okay.
With the inhale, a nice deep breath through the nose, and as we inhale, we're expanding. We're expanding everything out. The belly's getting bigger, the sides, the top, the bottom. And as we're exhaling, we're contracting, squeezing in. We're tightening the abs. We're pulling up on the generative center, doing our kegels down there. We're contracting that beach ball. And as we're inhaling, everything's relaxing and expanding. And as we exhale, everything contracting. So, folks who are watching this, if we do this practice for 5 minutes, I'm not going to bore you with it here, but 5 minutes of breathing in, nice and soft, relaxing, expanding each one, all sides, top, bottom, side to side. On the exhale, contracting, squeezing, pulling up, squeezing. What this process does, this in and out, this contraction, is it's going to massage our organs. It's going to tonify the gut. Anyone who has constipation who does 2 minutes of breathing like this is probably going to be able to go to the bathroom. But it's from the benefit of the circulation, elimination, and health of our internal system, it's a very energizing practice. In Qigong, in the Chinese martial arts, this is how we breathe to generate the qi, generate the power. So the inhale, we're pulling the qi into the body, and on the exhale, contracting, tightening. And it's the flow of that practice that if we can really get used to that abdominal breathing, we're not going to have too many problems with our health, with our digestion, with our energy levels.
Cool.
The best thing we can do. As we know from yoga, so much of it is focused on the breath.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, breath is life. No breath, no life.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Aside from that, if we want to think about some basic massage, self-massage techniques we can do for digestion, the colon, I'm going to scroll down again, guys, so I can demonstrate. And remember, I'm reversed, so what you're seeing on your screen is a mirror image of what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
The digestive system, it starts goes alimentary canal into the small intestine, which is, first we have the stomach, which is kind of under the left chest, deep under the left breast, and then we go into the small intestine, it winds around, and then the large intestine coils around. And the important thing when we're doing any self-massage is to massage in a clockwise direction. And what I mean by clockwise is when I'm looking down at my own body, I'm starting with my hand under the left chest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going down towards my left leg, across towards my right leg, up towards my left chest, and across. This is the direction of digestion. So when massage in that clockwise direction, we're working with the flow of the digestive system. This is best done laying down on an empty stomach with a really soft abdomen. The best way to do self-abdominal massage is to spend 5 minutes in Shavasana, really relax the body, make sure there's no extra tension held, soften the abdomen, and just remember the direction. It's not the depth that's important, it's that direction.
So just kind of help things flow. That's
exactly it. Alternatively, first aid for dysentery is opposite direction. If you had a child who was really sick, terrible diarrhea, you were far from medical care, you need to keep hydrated, number one. But massaging in the opposite direction is going to slow that flow of diarrhea.
Wow. So how long would somebody massage their stomach in a circular motions?
For self-care, for basic digestive health, 3-4 minutes is going to be great.
3-4 minutes on an empty stomach.
Yeah, and the stomach doesn't have to be necessarily empty. We just don't want to be bloated with food. If we are bloated with food, it's going to help a lot. It's going to help that feeling of bloating. But we just need to be gentle. The goal isn't to push and prod and hurt anything. It's to soften. So we can use those good abdominal breathing techniques, expand, contracting, make sure everything's soft. And you're going to really want to recline and lay on your back.
Yeah.
Any abdominal tension. There's no tension in the muscles. And you can softly sink into the soft tissue in that nice clockwise direction.
Cool.
There's one other thing I'll mention to you guys while we're on my own abdomen.
Yeah.
Another thing we can do to create space is to hook in under our ribs with our fingertips. It can be a little tender under there, but what I'm doing is I'm just trying to mobilize my rib cage. I pull in. I can press from the top, push into the sides, hook my fingers in. Try to get a little bit of mobilization in that rib cage. There can be a lot of adhesions of the diaphragm.
Okay.
But most important...
Yeah, my fingers are kind of disappearing in there.
Yeah, right. So, that's... I know it's simple. I wish I had some
no, simple is best.
That's right. Yeah, that's generally what I find with most stuff. Things that make me feel good related to health. Simple foods, simple techniques. Even in the practice of martial arts, we learn a lot of special techniques, but it's the basic. It's the very basic, simple breath stance, simple principles that yield the best results.
Yeah. So you mentioned that you are working with herbs a little bit. Is there one herb that maybe would help people with improving circulation in their digestive system, or just in general with digestion?
Sure. I'll mention a few. I'd say my favorite plant for digestive health is Psyllium, Psyllium.
Yeah, and we'll spell it out underneath the video.
Great, thank you. You can find it in any health food store. It's the husk of the psyllium seed, and what it is, it's a non-soluble fiber. So it's almost white, fibery powder that you can add to your morning juice, morning shake. And since it's non-soluble fiber, what it does is it's a very, once again, the digestive tract, it stays very soft, but we're not digesting, it's just passing through the system. It acts as a glue to really smooth out the intestinal system. It helps us very regular and smooth with our digestion and elimination. And it's a great way to clean any accumulation of toxins that are built up in the gut. So Psyllium is a wonderful daily supplement that we can add to our diets.
As long as there's probably enough water to move the fiber along.
Exactly. So if someone's constipated, Psyllium might not help. If someone's really constipated, Psyllium might just get stuck behind the blockage and more trouble. So for constipation, one of the quintessential American plants is marshmallow root. And it's, I'm sorry, as I said marshmallow, I meant to say licorice root.
Which one?
The marshmallow. It's licorice root.
Licorice, okay.
Licorice. Yeah, it's you can get it in a health food store in the e-bag. It's a digestive tonic, and it's specifically indicated for constipation. With all plants, nothing's going to work overnight. So if you're prone to constipation, you might want to have a cup of licorice tea, licorice every day. It's not like, oh man, I'm constipated, drink licorice. It's not going to work instantaneously like that. The plants are a little more subtle. They take a little more time to work in the system.
Yeah.
But if we're in constipation, licorice is fantastic. We can also think about eating foods like fennel seeds. If you go to some Indian restaurants, there's often dishes these that you get after the meal. I think it's often coriander seeds, fennel seeds,
Cumin.
caraway seeds, and you just chew on the seeds. They're slightly warming, and they help the stomach and the small intestine to produce the secretions that we need to properly digest the food.
Yeah, and that you can also make tea with fennel seeds. Just kind of let them steep and drink the tea afterwards.
Exactly. So, those are it's simple, very simple remedies. I think you folks who are working with the digestion are going to find great results with the Psyllium husks. That's worked wonders for me in my own life and practice.
Cool. Well, simplicity is the key, and especially when the supplements are affordable and you can buy them not for $50 per bottle, but
Exactly.
$5 at an Indian store or any other grocery store. Always best.
That's right.
So thank you for sharing all your tips.
Oh, absolutely. It's a pleasure.
So if somebody is in New York and they want an amazing massage, where can they find you?
Well, I have office hours a day or two a week at the 16th Street Wellness Center, which is on 16th Street between 2nd and 3rd Avenues.
And we'll have all the information below the video.
The best way to reach me is through my website, which is medicinehandsmassage.com.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. It's nice to have this chat with you this morning.
Yeah, thank you. And have a beautiful weekend.
You too. Well, I guess that's it.